We can almost carry this over, and obviously we're not talking about something criminal, but when you look at the way Rachel Jeantel was treated,
exactly.
The star, quote-unquote star witness, and the way that she has been talked about, even in front of her, as if she doesn't exist. She told Al Sharpton, though, and she was pretty proud of this, that she did not let defense lawyer Don West get to her. And I just want to play that clip from her interview with Rev Al.
I'm a teenager. Don, how the jury think of an African-American teenager? They're supposed to be cussing. I did not even curse Don. I didn't show him a lot of respect because he was acting childish. He was acting ridiculous. Questions. Back and forth, back and forth. But I kept my ground. I stand strong. I never curse.
And that full interview will be on Politics Nation tonight, but I know you talked to Rachel as well, Joyanne, and how do you feel? I mean, was she treated fairly? Is there something in the way that she has been treated that you think is instructive?
Well, I think that the vigorous cross-examination of her is just what a defense lawyer has to do. It was the tone of Don West's questions to her. Do you speak English? I just think the tone came across very condescending. I think the fact of vigorously questioning her, there's nothing wrong with that. That's what he was supposed to do. But I even asked her, did you feel he was being disrespectful towards you? And she said, yes, I think he was. And then on top of that, she was also beat up on Twitter, online, including by African Americans who made fun of the way she looked and the way she spoke, comparing her to Medea. Lolo Jones, the Olympic athlete, even went after her on Twitter and compared her to Medea, the Tyler Perry character. And she said, look, that person is a hater. I don't care what people say. She was very self-confident and said, I am proud of myself and who I am. So I admire her for that. She's a kid. She's 19 years old, and she stood up to 2 days of relentless questioning and really stood her ground in terms of her story, and I think that's instructive. And by the way, the profiling of Rachel Jeantel, it also translated onto everyone who marched in protest of the verdict. This notion that anybody who went out to protest was going to riot. So you saw an entire community, and it wasn't just black people who marched, but you see this profiling not just with Rachel, but with African Americans.